Hi, friends, and welcome to episode 3 of our root cause mini-series. You're not ill, your well is just empty. How dehydration causes disease and symptoms are just disguised their signals. So if you tend to think of hydration as just an afterthought, keep watching. Today, we're looking at the Water Dyspeptic Pain Pathway. It's actually super common. What if your gastritis or your ulcers could actually just be your body's cry for more water, not for more medication? What if that burning pain in your stomach is really just a thirst signal and antacids are masking the real problem? Most people think that heartburn, gastritis, ulcers, and indigestion are problems with too much acid, but here's what actually happens. Whenever you eat, your stomach needs water to produce the mucus that protects its lining from acid long before you eat. If you haven't had enough water at least 30 minutes, if not more, ideally before your meal, then your body has to pull water from your cells to make this protective barrier. And if there isn't enough water available, then the mucus layer becomes thin and weak, and that means that stomach acid can seep through and can start to burn the tissue underneath, causing what we call heartburn, gastritis, or even ulcers. Now, Dr. Batmanghelidj, who cured over 3,000 ulcer patients with nothing but water, wrote, "Dyspeptic pain is a most important signal for the human body. It denotes dehydration. It is a thirst signal of the body." In other words, that burning pain is your body's way of telling you it needs more water, not more antacids. Antacids and acid blockers do not fix the root problem. They mask the pain by reducing acid, but they don't restore that protective mucus layer that you need to have by being properly hydrated. And it just makes sense, right? If you feel a burning sensation, what do you do when something is burning? You pour water on it. You have to give your stomach what it needs to build a strong mucus barrier and protect itself. So the next time you feel that familiar burn, don't just reach for a pill. Ask yourself, have I had enough high quality, raw, living spring water or filtered, structured, balanced, energized water? Have I been indulging in dehydrating lifestyle factors like indoor heating and air conditioning, sitting stagnant all day long, drinking caffeine, alcohol, or diuretics? Have I gotten enough sunlight to actually charge the water batteries of my cells? There are so many factors of hydration beyond just drinking water, although even just drinking water, especially if you have a good systematic and strategic rehydration protocol, can make a huge difference in gastritis pain and indigestion. These dyspeptic pains are just a sign that it's time to learn what these hydration factors and strategies are. Bear in mind, this is short form content, so I'm giving you an overview here of these dehydration pathways. If you want to go more in depth, you want my internal oceans course, or you want to book a private session with me. As you're hopefully starting to see, water has to be more than just an afterthought. In a body that's 70% water by volume and 99.9% water molecularly, caring for your waters is the origin of health. As Dr. Carly Newday said, when we realize that aging and disease are byproducts or symptoms of the loss of structure in our cellular fluids, then we arrive at a more effective approach to treatment based on the actual mechanics of our biology. Research in the field of structured liquid crystalline water can, should, and eventually will revolutionize and transform healthcare and medicine, aging and life expectancy, disease treatment and prevention, including that of mental illness and genetic defects. As Dr. Batmanghelidj said, it is unintentional chronic dehydration that causes pain and disease, including cancer in the body. As Dr. Masaru Emoto said, it is chronic water shortage in the body that causes most of the diseases in the human body. And as Dr. Zach Bush said, if we could stay perfectly hydrated in the intracellular environment, our aging would slow down, if not reverse. Dr. Alexis Carroll said that if we renew the fluid surrounding the cell at regular intervals, in other words, stay well hydrated, then the pulse of life could go on forever. And Dr. Dana Cohen has said, learning how to hydrate is the first step in treating and preventing chronic disease. Dr. Ishihara Yumi said that aging is just a gradual process of drying out. I could give you countless examples. I could go on and on from medical doctors who see this in action every day. And it's time, my friends, that we start listening to these doctors who are devoting their lives to this research. It's time for the truth to come out. And the truth is that water is life. And so therefore, hydration is health. So to be well, fill your well with good water. I'm here to show you how. If you want to know how to revive your drinking water, comment NW course. If you want to learn how to fully hydrate your body water, comment IO course. I think they would have to be separate comments for the links to get sent to you. And then drop a comment and let me know which health and hydration pathway you would like for me to explore in the next video. And until that episode, be well and be water, my friend.